Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Demi. I'm a mom of 2 young boys and I love handbags. Today I wanted to talk about a bag that I just received, and it is the Lou bag from the horse. If you have watched other videos on my channel, you'll know that I already have 2 other bags from the horse. They're right here. I have the clementine in coffee, and then I have the clementine in the oat color with the gold hardware. This one has the silver hardware, as you can see. I was actually using this earlier when I went to go pick up my son. Since this bag is new to my collection, I just wanted to talk quickly about the reasons why I chose it, and then I'll show you what fits in the bag as well as some mod shots. Let's go ahead and jump into it. As I already said, this is the Lou bag from the horse. I saw this bag on the website and I was so interested in it. I thought it looked absolutely beautiful. And this is the color Taupe. I selected the color Taupe because I really wanted this kind of color in my handbag collection. I don't currently have anything that's very close to it at all, and I also didn't have anything that was this size. So this is one of the larger bags in my handbag collection. I'll go ahead and show you. I have my Speedy bandolier here for comparison. So the Lou is a little bit longer and even just the slightest bit taller. And then I also have my Polen Sim tote here. So you can see these two side by side. This is the mini size. So they're about the same size, and they could probably hold about the same thing just because the opening on both bags is quite wide. But I'm going to sit this to the side for now, and we'll talk about this one a little bit more. I'm sure you know that large handbags are trending right now, and this is the largest that I think that I would go. What really pulled me to buy this bag was the fact that it has this structured base. And I recently did a video about handbag trends that I'm not buying, and I specifically mentioned large, baggy, or slouchy totes. But while this bag has the slouch that everybody loves, it's not so slouchy that things will become lost in this bag as much. And I also really prefer my bags to be able to stand up on their own if I set them down. This bag does not have any feet. I believe that the mini size, they do have this also in a mini version. The minis do have feet. I kind of wish they put feet on this bag as well, especially for a color like this. You know, it's a lighter color, so it might show a little bit more wear and tear. When I took this bag out of the packaging, I will say that there was this creasing here on this little corner and also here, and it doesn't really bother me once, you know, the bag is filled up and, you know, it's so slouchy you can't really tell that there is a mark there. I'm also sure that as I use it over time, it will start to, you know, get little creases and marks on it, so that didn't bother me too much. But if it's something that might bother you, it might be worth noting that. Another thing that I really liked about this bag was the minimal hardware. So as you can see, there is the silver hardware here for this colorway, and it is very easy to zip and unzip. I also really like this little hanging detail here, which is something I find is a common theme for me. As you can see, I just really like those little things. And yeah, I'll go ahead and open this up and I'll show you the inside. So here is the interior of the bag. You can see that there is a little flap back here, and then there's also this zipper pocket in the back. So those are always nice to have. While we have the bag open, I'll go ahead and show you a little bit of what fits in this bag, but obviously this bag is very, very spacious. It's gonna hold a ton. Let's go ahead and fill her up. As I mentioned, I was using my clementine earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and transfer the items from the clementine into here. I'm gonna start with my wallet. I left my keys downstairs, but obviously they're both going to fit. So I have my Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet, which I'm gonna drop in. I just moved the clementine so I could pack this a little bit easier, but I have my Coach Plaza 18, which will obviously fit in here with no problems. I have my toiletry pouch that has some emergency items like medicine for headaches. I have some band-aids, first aid, things like that. I have my sunglass case here. I finally did get a case for my sunglasses. I found it in the car. And then I also have this pouch that has diapers and wipes in here, and this will also very easily fit in this bag. So already at this point, you can see that there is still plenty of room in this bag to fill it up even more. I just expect the other things to fit in here. This is a bonus for me already. And I'm also able to get a snack in here. I put it in a little slide pocket so it's easy for me to find. And I'm also able to get this little bag that has an extra set of clothes for the baby, and all that fits very easily with no problems. I'll show you inside. So I think it might be helpful to get a small organizer in here, but this is just the right amount of large bag for me. I'll go ahead and insert some mod shots of me wearing this bag. What I love about this one is that you can wear this multiple different ways. So there is an adjustable strap here, and I'll show you. It's very easy to do. So you could take this off and it just slides apart like so. So there are a few little settings here that can make the bag be worn crossbody, and then if you slide it all the way over here, the shoulder length, and then you put the little tail through here. So you could see that this little piece hangs here. That doesn't bother me at all, but I wanted to call this out that this little piece will hang if you have this on one of the shoulder strap settings. And I'm gonna go ahead and move mine over to the shortest shoulder strap option because that's probably how I'll be carrying it. I'll go ahead and give a little bit of a close-up of the color. What I really loved about this color specifically is that it pulls a little bit more warm tone than most taupes I find do. I've tried a few different color taupes, and this one leans a little bit warmer, so I think that it's gonna work more with my wardrobe. Even with the sweater that I'm wearing right now, I think it would be very cute. In case you were curious, this one does come in other colors. It actually comes in this chocolate brown color, which I know is really trending this fall. So while you have the silver hardware on the clementines, you will be getting the gold hardware if you opt for the coffee color on this style. That was just a quick little overview of this bag. I will definitely be back and I'll let you know how this is working out in my collection as I start to use it. So about in a month or so, I'll give a little update on how it's working out. That is all I have for today's video. If you found it helpful, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you end up buying this bag, let me know what color you choose. I would love to hear from you. That is all I have for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking it and subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!